हेलो गाइस। तो कैसे हो आप सभी लोग? तो गाइस आज हम बहुत दिनों बाद लाइव आए हैं गाइस। तो हम करते हैं हिटमैन 3 का कंटिन्यू जहाँ पे अपन ने छोड़ा था। खेलते हैं, देखते हैं कैसे होगा, पैसे होगा क्या एग्रेसिव होगा, जो भी होगा हम करेंगे, ट्राई करेंगे। ठीक है गाइस। तो जो लोग भी नए हैं प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दें हमारे चैनल को और लाइक करें, ताकि हम और भी नए नए गेम्स ला सकें आपके लिए जो चाहो। तो चलो गाइस सीधा स्टार्ट करते हैं हम अब ये वाले मिशन से।
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered Plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
तो हमको इसमें भी दो मारने हैं। ठीक है, 2 टारगेट्स हैं अपने इसमें। एक बड़ऊ है, एक जवान है। देखते सबसे पहले बड़ऊ मरेगा कि जवान मरेगा। एक एक
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Another life, USA. Guys, हम आ गए USA में।
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information you need. Good luck.
अजीब ही लग रहा है। Find some clues and clues. ओह, हम जा भी नहीं सकते उधर की साइड। ये रहा हमारा टारगेट।
That is Nolan Cassidy. Former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Still a substantial police presence in the town for that politician visiting. Sir, could be a problem.
Try calling the realtor?
No answer, Mr. Cassidy. I'm sure he's here somewhere, though.
अबे 2 क्लूज है यहाँ पे। एक तो ये घूम रहा है। लग जाएंगे। अच्छा, इस कमरे में एक ही इंसान है। इसको मार तो दूंगा बट यहाँ पे छुपा नहीं। चलो बेटा अंदर। अल्लाह,
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the
Lag
vacant
gaye.
buildings as a base of operations, 47.
हाँ भाई।
Dispatch. Someone's down. Investigate.
अब निकल लो। अब हम सारे यहाँ घूम सकते हैं।
Well, some of those decorations could be considered a mistake.
ओ मिल गया।
Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I saw one of those security people from Mr. Dennis's house.
उधर जाऊँ कैसे?
Back there.
On local regulations because he keeps coming up with new ways of trying to control what we can or
शायद
can't
ये
do
अंदर से
around
घूम
here.
गया।
If that man ever got into higher office, we'd all be living in a police state.
So, no fly then?
Right, if we uncovered Jimmy Hoffa's remains back there someday. Okay, all right, well, I'll just leave you to it.
शॉवर लानी पड़ेगी। शॉवर कहाँ से लाऊंगा मैं?
Might even have something local. Shit, I killed me some maple
Here's
log.
your chance to change the world. Vote Blake. Are we clear? You're clear. Weapons hot, sir.
Excuse me, sir, are you a registered voter?
Have a flyer. Charles Blake III appreciates your support. Roger that.
मेरा क्यों शायद
Yeah, this area's a real magnet for delinquents and degenerates, you know? You'd be
Here's
surprised.
a flyer. Blake has many important initiatives.
Back.
यो अभी हम चलेंगे खुदाई के लिए, खुदाई के लिए।
A cigar box with a few cigars
Married cigar
and a note
box.
inside.
Wow.
Well,
यही दिन रह गए थे बस cigar
This is
विगार में.
very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant. As per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Read more about Charles Blake III and his politically flexible platform.
Any news from the realtor? I'm sick of this waiting around.
Green mentioned he had earlier. Told me he was in Whittleton Creek, but I haven't seen him. He hasn't been by your house yet.
The civilians and their lax approach to appointments.
चलो guys. अभी इनको मारने का काम
You want to
करते
see
हैं.
that house?
Because of what happened to Schmidt.
Sure, I'd like to understand what happened to him, but I'm more keen on what's in the basement. I want it.
Good, sir.
Yes, I still have a few minutes to talk to Mr. Captain. I'll remove both you. When I'm done, you need to pat me now. It's more courtly business like that. No,
उस तरफ है क्या? यार खोल के भी तो नहीं जा सकता. चलो.
Your house is a wonderful thing.
That party. अरे यार.
Doesn't appreciate it the same way I do.
Well, Richard and I have similar interests, so it's really not that hard to get him to
Chest
go
out,
along with
chin
our
up.
ideas. Although I have to say, it's been challenging to find a good place for my own.
किसी के भी घर में घुस जाने का रे बाबा.
Well, and one of the hobbies we never really stopped. Besides, I don't have any
of environmental responsibility and innovation.
उसका छानबीन कर लेने का. मस्त. हाँ, इधर से गया इधर से आगे. क्या बात है? अरे बाहर चल अंदर क्यों जा रहा है?
Ah, you need this room? Don't mind me. I'll find somewhere else.
Legs. What are these legs? अच्छा ये तो वही है ना जहाँ से मैंने चाबी लगाई थी. सारे रूम एक दूसरे से जुड़े हुए हैं. ये भी सही है भाई. अभी अपन को उधर जाना
Jeez,
है.
darling, I'm so
और उधर
hungry.
जाने के लिए करना पड़ेगा पूरा.
You know the exterminator guy who's working on Batty's house?
Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So, I let
Apparently, there is a fumigator in town. He's working on.
use the green shipping container to store some chemicals. I asked him if it was poisonous, but he assured me that it was only a sleeping agent.
Get this. He told me to kill the bug. He only sedates them. So he can set them free later.
Let me get this straight. He's an exterminator. Cares about the lives of insects.
What a weirdo. I thought so
Pretty
too.
worried that.
But then, he told me this story about his Batty guy.
Excuse me?
Every time he sees me, he comes out and wants to talk. And the problem is he just won't shut up.
ये क्या हुआ?
Always ranting about that damn lawsuit against Janus and waving piles of paper at me. As if I give a rat's ass about their problems. Let the judge sort it out. What do I want?
A lawsuit
I want you to talk to
between
Master
Janus and a
Master
local
Something. Tells him
resident.
to get me off.
It might be just what we're looking for. Batty lives in number 432.
While I went to the bathroom,
Prepared the
Please, do what you can,
lawsuit.
all right? Yeah, I'll talk later.
अरे छोड़, पहले तो इसको लेता हूँ मैं।
But he feels like a real tough guy in that outfit.
किसी को भी नहीं पता चला। चलो 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 चलो। तो बोल दिया मैं। हाँ जो वो ये अरे इसके अंदर जाना है यार मुझे। अनलॉक डोर कहाँ से अनलॉक करूँ मैं इसे? ये सारे इसको जानते हैं यार। सबको फेलना पड़ेगा मेरे ख्याल से एक एक करके।
Damn. Huh? Oh. Oh. It's nothing. Wow. Time for a nice cup of tea.
आगे चक्कर, आगे चक्कर। कुछ है नहीं इस पे। अरे यहाँ मारो साले। वो अनलॉक कैसे होगा? उसके लिए वो चाहिए मुझे। अरे ये रखा तो था भाई, वे मतलब मैं मर गया ये भी। हाँ ना, उधर ही रखा हुआ था वो। ये पड़ा हुआ है। Civilized. है भाई, एक पॉइजन के लिए इतना सारा? क्या बात है, तरक्की पे है। ये खिलाऊंगा, केक फेंक के मत्थे में मार दूंगा। 4 तो मर ही जाएंगे। हाँ? इसको क्या हुआ? रख भी सकता हूँ छुपा के मैं, सही है।
This is Jose Alvarez speaking. I'm in the fumigation business, and I'm looking to buy an airtight tent. I checked your homepage and was just wondering if you have anything that's not multicolored, something with some.
ओ इतनी सारी चाबियां मिल गई। ठीक की इनिशियो ओ ये सही करना है मुझे। पहले ये डाल दूँ, अब ये डाल दूँ। चल
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
करना क्या है?
Nicely done, 47. This should keep things nice and quiet inside the house. Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
अरे मैं आया था उधर।
There he is! Right there!
Oh no!
अरे तुम भाड़े में जाओ तो।
That's the perp! He changed his clothes!
Oh my!
ला 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 ला।
Lost sight 2. Lost sight 2. Where is he?
Not hiding there anymore! Watch out! Not if you're close.
कल आयु काल। Look at the lawsuit बोल रहा है. मैं कहाँ पे? यहाँ पे हूँ. ठीक है, आना यहाँ से ये वाले घर. हाँ, ये वाला घर है. चलो अंदर.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered. Must be a very important trip given his poor health.
अरे ये तो बड़े काम की चीज़ है. अब वहाँ पर उनको चलना है. 107. हम साथ साथ हैं. गटर टनल का ऑप्शन क्यों आ रहा है? अच्छा, ये सिटी से निकलने के लिए है क्या ये चीज़?
Have you seen that Janice's oddball nurse is at it again?
Oh, what? Excuse me, it looks like you... Oh, yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early, just to chat with the birds. Spends more time with them than he does with Janice.
A couple of weeks ago, I walked past...
So Janus has an appointment with a male nurse.
I have to tell you, he gets into some pretty personal stuff with those animals. He shared his opinion on Janice.
Let's just say it's not exactly overwhelming.
You know what I like about you guys? You're just so chill.
Not like Janice. I have never met a man so full of bile. I mean, I'm just trying to help him, and he's behaving like a complete ass. All right, I better go.
Step back and let me deal with it. Thanks.
Okay, but you be careful. You know, it's like he knows that I know that he's hiding something, and he's enjoying that I can't figure out what it is.
I know it sounds crazy because he looks like any fragile old man. But I think...
Turns out it was nothing.
No, I'm sure.
Standing down.
He's messing with me.
बस हो गया काम. अरे लग गए. अरे यार, इसके तो लग गए यार. पर से मेरा एक वो और चला गया. अच्छी है. इसको देखता है.
Yeah, he's been sitting there most of the day. I don't know what he's reading, but it looks like it's the most interesting thing he's ever come across.
The new Cassandra Snow novel, maybe. Slivers of Past Shimmers, or something like that. See, my wife's reading it now. I can't get her to do anything around the house.
No, it's not a novel. I think it's a journal or a diary. He's one of the security people working over at that old Russian guy's house. It's got to be something from the old man's archives.
Oh.
If that's one of Janus's diaries, it might contain some important information about his past. Our past.
Or maybe something that can help us locate the Constant.
ओ दूसरे के द्वार पे मुझे नहीं आ रहा है बच्चा कितने तोड़ूंगा underground. इसको सब पता है ये वाले नहीं ये वाले नहीं ये वाले नहीं
Hey there.
गन वन नहीं चाहिए
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
अब निकलते हैं यहाँ से अरे कहाँ आ गया मैं अरे गया तो कहीं और से था मैंने इधर वाले रास्ते से
Hey, did you grab the pack of smokes that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden?
No, man. I'm trying to stop.
Ah, well. You know, I think someone in there is trying to help the old geezer.
So, Janus smokes despite being dependent on an oxygen tank and his...
Stop as well.
By throwing his coffin nails over the fence? seems pointless. There's no reason for him to kick the habit when he's already so close to kicking the bucket. I say, let the old man smoke.
Have you seen that oxygen tank near his
Open
bedroom
pack
window?
of cigarette.
When you can't breathe with the help of your own lungs, it's probably not wise to also breathe through a cigarette. Letting him smoke it is basically euthanasia.
अरे ये अब बगल वाले हैं।
Hey, I'm gonna take you down. Hey, we need some help here.
Area clear. Proceeding to...
Take a deep breath and do exactly as I say. Understand? Good. Watch out!
Wait! There he is!
Prepare to die! That was not luck. We're dealing with a professional here.
Jones,
You! Get the
Jones,
alarm.
get up!
Go, go!
Suck it in. Pop the tank.
Don't save your ammo on this guy! Yes, sir. This guy's a pro! Getting cover! It's gonna...
लग गए भाई। अरे यार तो फिर जाऊंगा तो वहीं से ना मैं, हाँ ना, कहाँ से जाऊंगा?
Grab the pack of smokes that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden?
No, man. I'm trying to stop.
So,
Well, you know, I think someone in there is trying to help the old geezer stop as well.
घूम के जाना पड़ेगा।
There's no reason for him to kick the habit when he's already so close to kicking the
ओ
bucket.
यहाँ से जा सकता हूँ
I say,
मैं।
let the old man smoke. Have you seen that oxygen tank near his bedroom window?
इन दोनों को हटने
When
दो
you
यहाँ से।
can't breathe with the help of your own lungs, it's probably not wise to also breathe through a cigarette. Letting him smoke is basically euthanasia.
सिगरेट लेने आया ये। तो खोलने तक चाहिए। बस चलो। यार साला
Oh, yeah. So the other day I asked Jamie about that turn in the basement.
ये यहीं पे खड़े रहेंगे क्या?
Hey, we need some help here. Please, get some help. Found another pack? Yeah. You, armed man, please help. What's going on? What happened?
स्क्रू मिला।
Echo Fox, November Zulu, over. What? Told him in the trees by now. Let him have some fun. It's not like we're tucking him into bed at night. I'm sure the covers on these be folded around this frail old body.
Contact.
Scan the area! I will not have any surprises! Received and understood.
नहीं नहीं अरे हाँ बे उसकी ड्रेस पहनने के लिए नहीं आ रही ना मेरे को समस्या ये है
Haven't you learned anything yet? How long did he talk for?
You know how I love to spoil everyone. You would have made a good Soviet citizen, Harry. The West could use more people like you. Kind, benign, altruistic.
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares.
I'm still a little sore, but maybe later.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus.
मार के काम चला
Listen, I swear I have a license for it.
ये वाला क्यों नहीं खोला
Don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property.
अच्छा यहाँ पे पुलिस है कोई ना वहाँ से चले जाएंगे वैसे अब वो चीज़ जानकारी ले तो कुछ बात नहीं क्योंकि अपने फाइन क्रू 3 थे 3 नंबर से कंप्लीट कर ले चौथा ज़बरदस्ती दे रहे हैं वो चलो गाइस ये भी हो गया अपना गाइस achievement left hand curses Berlin Germany क्या बात
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
$52 हो गया। वाह।
Morning 47. The Ark Society's annual gathering is several weeks away, which should give us ample time to prepare. Meanwhile, Mr. Gray has an off-the-books request. Perhaps you should explain.
Noel Crest. One of my best fixes. Before Romania, I left him in charge of the militia. Told him in no uncertain terms to cease all attacks on Providence, stand by and await further orders. Safe to say he did not. Crest and his men have gone rogue, reinventing themselves as a glorified gang of international thieves. They specialize in ruthless spectacle heists with zero regard to collateral damage.
I've seen the man's file. What did you expect would happen?
It's not like I had much choice, seeing as all my best lieutenants were killed by you two.
Fair point.
Nevertheless, Crest is a rabid dog. He is my responsibility, my...
गाइस चलो चलता हूँ मैं। लाइट गई मेरी, तो मिलते हैं बाद में। सॉरी गाइस, जल्दी जाने के लिए। फिर करते हैं हम। चलो।